it's Jill, and this practice today will be a practice of Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is called psychic sleep, and can be a really powerful tool for transformation, for healing, for manifestation. We will do a little bit of gentle yoga before that to kind of prepare the body to lie down still for a little while. Yoga Nidra will be lying down, as I said, in Shavasana. It's really helpful to have a lot of props here to make yourself as comfortable as possible. So we'll be lying down with knees bent. If that's not comfortable for you, you might have your legs out straight, but slide something underneath your knees to make sure your low back has some support. Also, something underneath your head is really useful. Like I have this really kind of thin bolster, and that's pretty perfect for right underneath your head. If you're at home and you have your pillow that you use in your bed, that'll be great too. A book even underneath your head, just so it's very slightly elevated, will be helpful. If you get cold easily, a blanket also might be nice to have around. So find the things that you need, and then we will begin. Oh yeah, so Yoga Nidra is always read from a script. I will be reading from a script. I'll be reading from my phone since I'm using the computer here to record this. But all right, let's begin in extended child's pose. So make yourself comfortable on your mat. Extend your knees just wide enough that your belly can drop down. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And you could choose to stretch your arms out long or bend your elbows. And take a moment here to settle into your space. Sink your hips heavy towards your heels. Make your breathing steady and rhythmic, slow and reliable. Take a full breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more breath in like that, expansive inhale. Nice long exhale, let it go. Then continue to breathe in and out through your nose as best you can. Open mouth exhales are a great way to release any extra energy, so that's always an option too. And then your extended child's pose. If your arms are out long, walk them back towards your shoulders, and then gently press yourself up to a seat. Come to a seat, sit back on your heels. You might bring your knees closer towards each other now. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Let your shoulders drop. And feel the full length of your spine. Bring your awareness down to your tailbone. Visualize it kind of sinking towards the floor, just under its own weight. Let it be heavy down towards the floor. And from that really weighty, really grounded sensation in your tailbone, let the rest of your spine feel a sense of expansion rising up towards the sky. Sense of lightness and spaciousness. Into that really long, full-length spine, take a breath in. Let a breath go. And take your time, rise up onto your knees. So stand tall on your knees, stack your shoulders over your hips. We'll take some really gentle sun salutes here. We'll stay down close to the ground though. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up, reach up. It's an option to even look up. And on your exhale, sweep your arms back down. Twice more like that. Inhale, extend your arms, maybe look up. Exhale, arms back down. One more. Inhale, reach up, extend. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. And now hands to low back. Fingers can point down or up to prepare for a bridge or the camel pose. Take an inhale, send your elbows closer towards each other. And on your exhale, shift your hips just slightly forward. Lift your chest up, your chin up, maybe even your gaze up, and then pause here. Visualize lifting your rib cage away from your hips, so you're still feeling that sense of lengthening in your spine still. Then chest lifts up, maybe chin a little bit higher. One more moment. And on an inhale, rise back up. On your exhale, bring your hands down in front of you for tabletop. So hands down in front of you, come down to your hands and knees. Find stability here. And then for cow pose, take an inhale, drop your belly and look forward. Exhale, round your spine, press the floor away, let your head drop. Again, inhale, cow pose. Think about articulating each and every vertebra. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Let's take 3 more rounds. Inhale is cow. Exhale, cat. Breath in, round forward, roll forward. Exhale, roll back. 1 more round. Inhale is cow pose. Exhale is cat. Come back to neutral. And then walk your hands forward a little bit. Take a moment in puppy dog pose, anahatasana. Let your heart melt down towards the floor. And your forehead could come down. That'll probably be the best version for most of us. However, if your low back feels really healthy and has a lot of space, you might bring your chin down to the mat. Either way, think melt your heart down. If this bugs your shoulders, maybe hands a little wider. Just take a couple more rounds of breath here. 1 more round. Good. Walk your hands back up to your hands and knees, tabletop. Take a breath in, curl your toes under. And then breath out, down dog. Lift your hips up and then back. Be sure to spread fingers wide. If it feels right, you might pedal out your feet a few times here to bring some space to your calves, your Achilles tendons, hamstrings, even low back. Down dogs. Come back to stillness if you're moving. And then step your right foot forward. Step it all the way forward towards your hands. Set your left knee down. If your knee is sensitive or if you're on a really hard surface, you might roll your mat over here so that you have a little extra cushioning for your back knee. And then lift your chest. Bring your hands up to the top of your front knee. Pause here. So you might already be feeling a space in front of your left hip, like it's a stretch for your hip flexors. And if that's the case, then you're perfect where you are. Stay exactly as you are. No need to change. If here you feel like the stretch is really subtle and you want just a little bit more sensation, then shift your hips forward any amount. Make sure breath is steady and flowing. 1 more round of breath here. And then if you've shifted your hips forward, shift them back to neutral. Extend your arms up overhead, take a breath in. And then your breath out, bring your right hand to your hip. Extend your left arm up and over, lean just slightly to the right. So hopefully you're feeling a stretch, maybe in your hip flexor, could also be in your rib cage, might be somewhere else too. 1 more moment. Inhale, extend your arms back up 1 more time. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. So you add some space across the front of your chest, your shoulders. If this is more than your shoulders want, grab opposite elbows. But think squeeze shoulder blades together. Maybe squeeze your palms closer together if you have your fists bound or hands bound. Let's take 1 more breath in. And then breath out. Bring both hands down to the mat. To set up lizard pose, walk your right foot, kind of toe heel it over towards the front right corner of your mat. Good, so both hands are on the inside of your right foot. Right foot is a little further up and to the right than when you first started out. Plant your left palm flat on the floor and add an easy twist. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and to the right. Pause here, feel some space, hopefully open through your chest. And to find some space in your left quads, take a breath in. On your breath out, bend your back knee, reach your right arm back for your foot. And you can pause here, feel its space open up through your chest. Or it could capture your foot and really gently guide your heel towards your hip. 1 more round of breath. Gently release your foot if you have the bind. Plant both hands down. Tuck your back toes and then step back to down dog. Step your right foot back about hip width apart from your left. Take an inhale. Let go of an exhale. Good. This time step your left foot forward all the way towards your hands. Set your right knee down. And again, you might give your knee a little bit of extra cushion by rolling the edge of your mat under, so you have double layer there. Bring your hands up to the top of your left knee. Pause here. Again, this might be plenty of sensation in the front of your right hip. If you want more, you might shift your hips forward and find a space where it's just enough. Just enough so that breath can still but just be as steady and flow. Heart rate stays pretty much the same, but there's sensation. There's a little bit of sensation in your right hip. If you've shifted your hips forward, glide them back slightly. Inhale is both arms up. And then exhale, left hand to your hip, and this time stretch your right arm up and over, lean to the left to add a side body stretch here. Visualize more space across your entire right side body from your knee all the way to your fingertips. Inhale is both arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands down inside your left foot. Toe heel your left foot up and out towards the front corner of your mat. So you find a longer stance front to back. So this version of lizard pose, plant your right palm down. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, easy twist and breathe. Visualize your left hand trying to reach more and more towards the ceiling so you find maybe more space through your collarbones. And to add the quad stretch in here, take a breath in. And then your breath out, bend your back knee, reach your left hand back towards your foot. And the act of reaching gives you the quad stretch and the chest stretch. And again, if it's up to you, if you'd like, you could reach back and capture your foot, guide your heel gently towards your hip. Either way, think hips want to energetically go forward and slightly down. One more round of breath. Gently release the bind if you have it. Plant both hands down inside your left foot. Tuck your left back toes. Step back to down dog one more time. Take a full breath in. Let a full breath go. And now set your knees down on your mat. Set them down together, knees close together. And for embryo pose, sink your hips back towards your heels. Bring your forehead down. Extend your arms long by your torso. Face your palms up. Let your shoulders roll down. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. Breath will probably be not quite as deep as it was in extended child's pose since we have a little belly compression here. Let breath be just as rhythmic, just as steady. One more round of breath. And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Use your hands to gently press yourself up so you're sitting back on your heels rather. Let your shoulders drop. Take a full breath in. And let a full breath go. Good. So now that there may be a little bit more reintegration of body and breath and mind, let's set up for Nidra. So take all the time you like here. Find your props. And again, I recommend something underneath your head, something kind of low, like maybe your bed pillow or a book, or if you have another kind of small pillow. And when you're ready, you'll lie down on whatever you're lying on the floor somewhere. We'll start with bent knees. And if you have a blanket that you want to use, have it nearby. You can even put it over your body now if you feel like you get cold easily. It is time for Yoga Nidra. You should be lying on your back with your knees slightly bent and supported. So you might slide something underneath your knees like another pillow, or if you have a couple blocks work really well too. Make sure that you are warm enough and that your position is one that will be comfortable for the duration of the practice. It is best that you remain still during Yoga Nidra so that both your body and brain have a chance to fully relax. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to change position. Allow your eyes to close and keep them closed until the practice has ended. The practice of Yoga Nidra is a practice of yogic sleep that will guide you to a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You will be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of any sounds you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds, and follow them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. And gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside the building you're in, to sounds inside the building you're in, to sounds inside the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls of this room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge to breathe in bubble up inside of you. When you need to inhale, please do so. Long, slow inhale. Longer, slower exhale. And then pause where the body is neither breathing in nor out. Please continue breathing in this way. Now go back to the natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or exhale. Now say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. And the practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your sankalpa, or resolve. The sankalpa should be a short, positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. Please state your sankalpa clearly and with awareness 3 times. The sankalpa you make during Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. You will move your awareness to different parts of the body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body. Do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body. Right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor and toward the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You're rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it is sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeating your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating onto your skin, heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel the stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. Now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen as though you were at the movie theater. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it, colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue awareness of the space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now, a number of different things will be named and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. Red desert. Peacock feather. Buddha meditating. Doctor's office. A good night's rest. Full moon. Your reflection in a mirror. Foggy morning. Waiting for results. Sun shining overhead. Bouquet of flowers. Tall tree. Receiving help from others. Cool, clear water. Making appointments. A relaxing afternoon. Laughing with friends. A warm embrace. Burning candle. Temple on a mountain. Path in the woods. Vibrant sunset. Taking a deep breath. Cat stretching. A beautiful garden path. Your favorite song. The sound of my voice. Your body lying on the floor. It is time to repeat your sankalpa. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath, and at the same time, develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor. And take your awareness into all the points that aren't touching the floor. Back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes yet, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. Start by slowly moving your hands and feet. Take your time, there is no hurry. When you are sure that you are fully awake, gently open your eyes. Please roll over to your right side. Stay on your right side for a few more moments. Use your hands to press yourself up from the floor and let your head come up last. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Feel like you might bring your palms to touch, thumbs right between your chest, right at your chest. Take a breath in. And let a breath go. And your hands can stay exactly where they are, or touch your thumbs right between your eyebrows. Take one more breath in. And your breath out, you can stay or maybe bow forward to seal in your practice.